Okay, I got you. There we go. Yeah. Seek was first in chat. Mr. V redeemed first. Mr. V, Captain Peel card trying to break my shit. Catessio, always a pleasure to have you here. Yo, and Cherry Onion. Okay, I had a busy weekend. Really, really busy weekend. I got a lot done. And I got a lot left to do, as I always will, until the end of time. Yep. My Monday's alright. Oh, and like my wife's here. My wife's here. If you missed it, me and Bogle were on a talk show yesterday talking about Save&Raid 2. The sign-ups are on Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific. There's a VOD here with these guys. It was good. It was both informative and unproductive. It's always nice to get to hang out with everybody there. Hey, House of Mike. So yeah, Save&Raid signups are on that Discord. Let me get a link for it. Let me make a bot command right now. We got a couple things we gotta take care of before we can get to the game today, and that's okay because the game is its own problem, and I'll get to that. Yeah, I didn't make a bot command. Somehow that slipped my list. So let's listen to this chill music here. And do that real quick. So this is part of the soundtrack of Mac coming too? Am I blind? Y'all are saying, hi, Mac. Oh, Mac redeemed it. Okay, I was looking for his name in chat and it wasn't there. Hi, my name is Mac and I'm a DOSaholic Anonymous meetings. Yes, pretty much. Welcome in, Mac. Sorry about that. I didn't see it. Excuse me. There it is. I love that rogue emote. Okay. Here's what I gotta do. We're gonna go, because we're switching over to probably Stream Elements, because I don't have that other program anywhere near what I want. There you go. Bring you down just a little bit here. It's not a finalized product, but it's acceptable right now. And what it is, you know, when you go and you set up your DOS game and you go into settings and it's like you set your sound card and then you hit the test track, it's all the cool test tracks out there. So not full songs, but test tracks, right? I think I have 5 of them. That's a Fingero. I think I have 5 of them set right now. And it's true random, so they could repeat over and over again. You know, it doesn't like detect what it played before, it just picks something random. Yeah. I also have that set up so that it turns down the volume of my capture device when we're playing games, and then brings it back up close to where it probably was when it's done. But yeah, there's 5 of them, so you guys can keep playing with that while I get stuff set. I don't have a redeem limit on it yet, but I probably will be like 15 minutes at some point. Stream Elements. Log me in. Music card works great. Awesome. Y'all knew that was gonna be there, right? That's one of the best video game tunes ever made. Hands fucking down. Like, right next to the Power Rangers. This tune bangs. How do I use this? So they're all about a minute long. That's the cutoff point. If I have to edit them, they're just a minute. Because I don't want them to go on, you know, for the full 4 minutes. That would be silly and disruptive, and I know how you guys get. Invite people. Edit. Why is there not enough time in my life to do things? This one is from the setup menu of Descent 1, by the way. Okay. I'll put Save&Raid as well, because you never know. Activate commands. Okay. So if I put this guy right here, and anybody just types Save&Raid, 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 never do that. I will hunt you down. Because that looks like a grocery outlet store right there. Okay. There's the link. I finally did it after not doing it for 2 fucking weeks. Okay. Hey, Lost Wolfie, how you doing? So Save&Raid, 9 a.m. Wednesday, December 19th. Let me double check that it is actually Wednesday. Right, it is. Yeah, that's 2 days from now at 9 a.m. Pacific time. You got to sort your own stuff there. I would shop at Save&Raid. Nice. Any small, medium streamer is invited to participate. We can only have 44 people. So it is first to 48. There will be a reserve list. There may be, like, you know... So I talked about this yesterday on a talk show. I feel like I say those words, like they come out of my mouth, and it just doesn't portray the spelling of the Canadian EH. It's painful. It's just driving me nuts. Anyways, a talk show. That the games that we're playing are Legend of Grimrock 1 and 2. And the way Save&Raid works is the first person goes, streams for an hour, hands the save file and the audience to the next streamer onto their channel. And we just keep going for 48 hours. Hey, Dragon Gem. Don't redeem box. Not yet, please. So the games that we're playing are about together, like how long to beat, which you never go by when you're a streamer, right? They're always wrong. It always takes twice as much when you're streaming. Raid and Rude, nice. They're about 39 hours, which isn't 48, right? Or like it's like 36 to 42 depending on, you know, your pace. It's possible that we may end within, like, you know, the event may end within, like, you know, 2 to 3 hours of finishing the second game. In that case, where I am considering calling in anybody from the reserve list, to come help us round it off. I don't want to add another day or another 12 hours, and if it's just like 1 hour, maybe I'll do it, you know what I mean? But, so the reserve list is important. And then once we get to like 44, I'll announce, that we have 44, and anybody else who wants to be on the reserve list. The reserve list is also important because we may, somebody may drop out, right? It happens. It happened last year. I'm sure it'll happen this year. Like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, 5 people are going to drop out. I can just feel it, right? And the other thing that may happen is, we may look at it and we may have like 2 people streaming from the same house, and we may combine them to slip in, one more person, right? It's all going to depend on how many people sign up. And as far as the game goes, I know this isn't a game. The Legend of Grimrocks is kind of an old school RPG, but more of a clicker. It's grid-based. You move into a grid, a creature shows up, you click the attack button till it dies or you die. At which point you better be saving pretty periodically. Oof. Watch that happen once in Doom. So, it's not a game style that a lot of people play, and that's okay, because it's only for an hour, and the game really isn't that important. The game just has to be easily usable for save and raid, save files, and interaction. But it is a game that allows you to interact with chat a lot more. And if last year was any guide to how this year could be, there's going to be people in your chats. It's going to be hectic. And I think this is the right game. So, like, even if it's not your kind of game, please come sign up. Just be a part of it. It'll be amazing. Because this is a way to grow channels, meet new people, and make, connections. A lot of people from last year's Save and Raid actually met in the past year. Well, a lot of people. It's 4 of us, right? Well, 5. Because I met Evelicia and Backlog Cabin. And Seek. So that's 6. Lady Gamega and Haggard Hessian hung out. I think Backlog did something with them out there on the East Coast too, but I can't remember. It's kind of foggy now. But, it's going to be awesome. It's a thing I believe in. Which is why we're doing it again. So, that's the thing. If you want to be a part of that as a streamer, or as a viewer, tried to shout out Save and Raid. There's that link again. Sign up. The sign up will be posted in the announcement channel. It's got like a megaphone next to it. Says Save and Raid. That's the announcement channel. It's going to be a document. It's going to ask you a couple questions. Probably like, have you played this game before? Are you sure you're in the Discord server? And all that. Please don't mute the Discord server. That kind of thing. After that goes live, I will start adding people to the role of team member. All right. And then team members will get access to a set of channels that aren't going to be open to the public for obvious reasons. So that's where probably January 1st, we're going to consider like the thing kind of closed, and we're going to pick the dates for February. It's going to be one of the weekends. So it will be... we could do it as early as the 5th and the 6th. It's got to be a Saturday and Sunday for this to work. 12th, 13th, 19th, 20th, 26th, 27th. We're going to vote on which one is the best. And I'm going to ask everybody to vote for as many as they know they can do. And the dates may cause some people to drop out, so, be paying attention. And, I'll announce that out in public. I'll probably, anybody that signs up, I'll put on the team, even reserve members. That makes sense. Okay. I'm talking myself through it. So that's the plan. Also, there's this is like my my to-do list. I can just go back here and what did I promise? I get back to it. So yeah, we decided on a couple things. I think we pretty much do have the logo. I can share that, actually. I'm going to share where the logo's at right now. Yoshimitsu's been working real hard on it, and it looks fantastic. So So this is what's gonna be like all of our advertisement stuff, right? You know, the top of the Tiltify page, icons, maybe emote, maybe it's pretty small, but you'll see what I'm talking about. And there's gonna be 2 T-shirts for it. There's gonna be one that says Save and Raid Dungeons, and there's gonna be another one with a stone disc that says Save and Raid Dungeons, Save and Raid 2. We're still in a weird flux point as to whether we want to number all of these, but we decided to go ahead and do both this time because they both just look so good. Start getting into the numbering thing, and then you just like run dry on creativity at like 13, and you're like, how do I make this look nice with this, you know, game font or whatever, right? There we are, special projects. I mean, he's really... I can't wait to show this. Hang on. Alright, we're almost here. You guys ready? Here's the reveal of the two Save and Raid logos. That are still going to be finalized. They might be changed a little bit, but this is pretty much where we're at. Alright, so this is Save and Raid Dungeons. It's in a free font that's very similar to the game. And this is going to be the other design, which, I mean, look at this fucking thing. Is that amazing or what? So there'll be 2 options for t-shirts, and obviously the t-shirts profits from Save and Raid will go to Save. You know? As makes sense. Damn. Knocked it out of the park, didn't he? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll probably get him to make one that isn't tilted so that we can put it on stickers and magnets. And this one's a transparency, right? The shadow and stuff, they're not going to show up on black. So there is more to this one than just a black background. Like the browser made that exist, like this one. These are both transparent. It's chat. It's chat? What? Trade places on donation would be an interesting incentive for trade places on donation. Oh, like a hot seat. I'm showing chat again. Really? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? We went over this last time. It did show you the thing. No. No. It's gonna get stuck in a loop because that's an auto ender after 1 minute. How you doing, Loyal? Did it not show you guys? It showed you the logos, right? You guys saw that. Why did it switch over to the other screen? That was weird. Not on this scene, Seek. We're busy here. Every time you guys try to break this, you create 8 hours of work for me. Just FYI. I will remove all of it if I have to. Okay, so these are the logos. Hopefully you guys can see it now. Gosh, chat. Alright, Seek, this is the one that you redeemed. Playing now. I hope, because it should have timed out. Receptors from firing. So it was oh, okay, because it was playing in the background underneath the other scene. I need to go and enable all of these redeems to only be in certain scenes. Otherwise y'all be wasting points and whatnot. I only have so many hours in a day. I tried to do this in an hour and it fought me every step of the way, and I finally got it to work. But it inputs file name, play, and it turns it off after a minute. But yes, there's gonna be a big redesign coming for 2022, and I'm trying to decide if I want disruptive things in the stream anymore. Absolutely. I'm hit or miss. I'm hit or miss because people only redeem them like at the worst times. You know, when I'm trying to say something. Am I gonna play more Daedalus Encounter? I would like to play more Daedalus Encounter. Another thing that I'm considering that's also been kind of a stressor for me the last couple weeks is I think that Anvil of Dawn is a very long game, and I think that I'm going to stream on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday late nights. Smart idea? No. But it'll give me a good idea at the end of December which day is going to be better for me. It's going to take a very long time, yeah. So that's something that's on my mind too. And we'll get it figured out. So this week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. For that. I was kind of hoping that we'd... Enjoy your lurk, Dragon Gem. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be this long, but we're still pretty much in the tutorial area at 28 hours. 38 hours? I'm not even sure now. It's kind of crazy. Even though I can be a troublemaker, we love you. Thank you, Loyal. But I need to take a hard look at my redeems and see where I want to be next year on them. I think that the majority... Hey, Sean. I think that the majority of the redeems are going to stop changing scenes. I think, like, Box of the Day, for instance, is going to be, like, a pop-up in the scene that I'm in that doesn't kill my microphone and change scenes. That way I can hit it when I'm done with my sentence, right? I think that the redeems are going to be more like that. Stuff that is absolutely disruptive, like I have it set now, is mostly only in game scenes, which is a good place for it. I know. And when I say December, like, I'll look at it in the end of December, and then I'll look at it in January when everybody's like, I don't want to be near a computer or whatever it is. But I'm gonna look at the 2 days until I'm done with the Anvil of Dawn. There's no date to that. It's just when I'm done with that. And then I'm gonna look at the next game and be like, does this make sense? So it's gonna be that way for a while. I don't want to get uninterrupted every 5 minutes. I love it. It's a love-hate thing for me. Like, it depends. It depends heavily on what I'm trying to say. Like if I'm sitting around and I'm just goofing off or whatever, like, great, awesome, let's go. We can all have a chuckle. But like when I'm trying to like bang out what Save&Raid is, not the right time. You know what I mean? And part of me is like, being real here, part of me is like, chat obviously, should know when the right time is. But that's not a thing, because you have to factor in delay, right? And it usually hits like, all right, he took a break, we're going to redeem it, and then I go into the next sentence. You know what I mean? Like, it's things like that that kind of drive me crazy, and I don't think that half the redeems are malicious. I've never thought that. This game makes you feel sad. I don't think they're malicious, but I need to think about how to stop having moments that can be frustrating. And cooldowns aren't exactly the answer, because I want to have those cool things, but it's a time and place for stuff. And then maybe sorry, Loyal. I'm not singling you out or anything like that. But I need to look at how to make them both, fun to use and in the right time. And maybe what it is, I just don't have any scene changing redeems in this scene, in the chatting, right? So, yeah, Lost Wolf, there is a way to do that. It's just going to take me a couple hours. It's just going to take me a couple hours. And then it's all going to break, and I'll have to start over, and then it'll take me a couple more hours. Then I'll be like, oh, I didn't put a period here, in the code, right? In the Orin board. But It is a thing that I need to look at. And it probably is going to be chatting scenes. Maybe I'll just do that. That'll save me so much headache. Because here's what I want to do. Here's what I'm planning for 2022. I'm going to revamp the intro scene. I've got these beautiful backdrops. Basically, I went into Delta Force. You know, those beautiful voxel scenery? And I recorded like up to 10 minutes of a bunch of maps. And this is my tester. And I'm going to, time smash them down so that the clouds are moving at a visible pace. But like in the intro, I want to give you guys like scene specific redeems to pick a random intro song. Also to be able to cycle the background with redeems, like little 1-point redeems, right? I want the intro to be a little bit more interactive than it is, but I also want like the backgrounds. I think I'm going to have universal in most of the PC gaming scene. So like, like a green hill would be reminiscent of like Windows XP, but it's going to be, a video from Delta Force, right? Of just, the camera standing there. And there's deserts, there's snow, there's, forests, fields, that kind of thing in that game. And I love the way they look so much, but I want to be able to have like, them on a loop for 5 minutes and then like a redeem where people can like change the desktop background, essentially is what it'll look like, right, on the stream. And I'm starting to think about more ways I can have chat interact that way rather than adding more like super disrupting stuff, just more subtle things. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a way to do it in Leorin board. The way to not do it, I'll tell you this for free, is switching scenes, going to the Twitch panel, and toggling off up to 50 redeems. Which is why I like throw my hands up in the air sometimes, and I'm just like, I can't do it, right? There is a way to automated do it. It's time consuming because I'm slow with stuff, but I understand how to do it thanks to Captain Peel Card. He's explained it to me twice, and it's stuck this time, so I know exactly how to do it. I just need time, I stay up late working on stuff after my wife goes to bed. I wake up with enough time to eat, shower, and get here. And then it's time for dinner and hanging out with my wife. And then it's like, let's say 9 to 2 a.m. if I can stay up that late. That's my work time these days. Because any time I have during breakfast is fixing broken ass games right before the stream. So I'm thinking about things and how to streamline my process. And spend more time with my wife. And the puppy dog. The puppy dog takes an insane amount of time, right? Especially on days that my wife works and, she's not the one wrangling him. I gotta, make sure he gets his hours outside of the cage, right? But yeah. Need more sound redeems. There are sound redeems, they're just not listed. I can't remember what they are, but like, what about... Who wants some wang? Is that what it was? No? Really? So that one broke. It's no longer playing the sounds. And I don't know why. Let me get my notebook out. Needs more redeems. To do. Wang is broken. Please fix Wang. I am going to get the Wang thing to react to that emote. The Wang emote. I'm going to get it to react to that. See, sound keywords, yeah. I didn't even see the wave, like the file pop up. Well, and you know what's great? Because of the thing that I did with the MIDI stuff, I know how to do the Wang thing better. And in one button, even. So I'm really excited about that. Excuse me. Always remember to inspect your Wang. Yeah. So I have a way to make that better. So I'm less scared of fixing the Wang than I was. Wang is broken. I could probably knock that out tonight. And it's like this is my time frame. Because here's what I did last night. Sorry, you guys are just gonna listen to me bitch about how hard streaming is for a while. Oh, but it's important. I like the transparency, and I like sharing with you guys, you know, the process here. So the other thing that I was doing tonight while I was watching 2 streams, fixing that. Hey Nate, Ower sounds a bit rude. What? I was working in WordPerfect trying to... Juka Bazooka, wow, that's a name, I love it. Trying to recreate my heart emote in WordPerfect. You know, this guy, right? The one that's on the t-shirt and the whatever. And this was like, it was like just editing lines, trying to like make it not look dumb. And then printing it out, because the way you see it in WordPerfect is not how... Like, this looked like a perfect heart, right? In WordPerfect. But when you print it out, it's like, you know. This one was a fun fuck-up. This one was way too much. And eventually, I finally have the file. Right here. There it is right there. So I'm gonna spoil this little nugget. This, for all of the redeems, and any redeem I ever do with the printer, is going to get this as the final sheet. Like, we're going to print out what we need to print, and then I'm going to open up WordPerfect, and I'm going to print this at the end, and it's going to be connected to whatever it is. And then, you're going to love this. Right at the bottom right here, there's a space where I'm going to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Bottom of the heart. That's the location where I'm going to put it. But yeah, so that was a thing. That took me several hours of multitasking. So I was like trying to work my way around. I was modding for Captain Peel Card, trying to work my way around that sound thing, creating that, right? And also doing this. Like, it was a busy night until 2 a.m. What else did I do? Oh yeah, the MIDI thing. I was recording MIDIs and doing that. I had another thing I need to do is to make red and green light effects here for Christmas. I have a note in here to make a zip disk emote sound. I don't understand what that is. I don't know what I wrote there. See this right here? On Commando game. Was it Slim Fat that wanted that? Remind me to tell, let's see, kill some redeemer. What? I don't even know half of my notes. Like, they make total sense when I put them down. You forgot about WordPerfect? I did. Taking care of business. Yes, thank you. I did. I got Printmaster installed, and I'm looking at how to do it. And I'm gonna have a banner here that says Havok Claus is coming to town, and it's gonna be hilarious. There's a spoiler. It's gonna be fucking amazing. And on that note, can I have a box yet? Yeah. Punch it. Thank you so much for the redeem. Tony, thank you so much for the sub. It's going good. We're getting stuff taken care of. I gotta zoom out here. There we go. You guys don't need to see my crotch. There we are. Remind me to tell you a story about ladies' shoes. This is Mantis. This is the first video game I ever owned. Still have the box. One of the only video game boxes that survived this long. Or that long. My dad found it at a swap meet or a Hamfest or something like that. Is he wearing jeans? No, he only wears leggings. He only wears leggings. Unless he's not wearing leggings, all the cameras get turned off when I move around. So this thing's on 1,000,000 floppy disks. I think it's specifically 8. One of these disks, unfortunately, has damage on it. No, 9. Yeah, 9 discs. Not in order, idiot. Oh, you had one job, Havok. Put them back in order. You used them in order. Say. One of these has data loss on it. Doesn't work. There is a CD-ROM version of this game, which I've grabbed. Contains some adult language? Yes. I know, right? Super exciting in 1992. Double over. You get your installation guide here. Notes on expanded memory. There's a README file on the disk. There's your proof of purchase down here. There's, yeah, do not trash. It's the proof of purchase. You know, now that, what is it? Prologue? Microplay. Microplay. That's not... Yeah, Microplay. They're back now, by the way. There's a company using that name and selling these old games. Whatever that means. So this is on Steam and GOG now. Exciting. The XF5700 Mantis Experimental Fighter. Now, I know a thing about mantises, because I love them. And that looks like a manta, and not a praying mantis. Fun fact. Cap, thanks so much for the host. It's got a really cool manual. So you got like foe ranks. Foe is Fist of Earth, not the bad guys. The bad guys are giant cockroaches, which I will be showing you pretty soon. Here is the ribbons and medals you can get. I like this. This entire manual, every page here and every section, anything in this manual can be DRM. It does tend to stick to, often, numbers and stats. It'll ask you a question like, what is the minimum jump range of, you know, the Hornet, right? The version we're playing today doesn't have to use this, which is unfortunate, but also welcome. There's the Mantis pilot terminal. I love the way that this manual is laid out. I always have. You know, maybe it's like this is the first manual I've ever had, but I do love it. There's a cockroach. Syrian, actually. Not to be confused with Syrians from Serious Sam. Those are different. There's a letter of acceptance into the foe, Fist of Earth. Most of the screenshots on the back of this box are not from this version of the game. A lot got added to the CD version, including audio, more FMVs that wouldn't fit on the floppy disks. So stuff like this, never seen it before. Actual screens may vary, right under that one too. One of my roughest memories of this game. You know what I would do, Dragon Gem? I might do this. I'll probably do this if I ever get animated emotes. Do I now? I can't remember. No, I'm still soon. Is have the here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the animated emote so that the thing slides, right? Gonna have it slide, then go up, right? And come up from the bottom, slide, go up. I don't know, something like that, or maybe just slide in, open, come out. That would make sense. A good idea. I think that's what I am gonna do. Feel free to steal my ideas, anybody. That's fine. What was I talking about? Right. So, you know, I had this game. This is like the first full video game I ever owned. It was like this and 688 Attack Sub, yeah? And I had this friend, I was telling him about it, and he's just like, your game sucks. What you need to play is Wing Commander. So that was the first time I ran into an asshole. That I can remember. Oh. No, maybe he's right. I don't care. This is the one that I had, you know? The one my dad found for like $1 at somewhere. And I'm just surprised he bought me any video games at all, to be honest. He didn't after a while. Alright. So, I tried everything to get this running on any computer I could. And it ran, but it wouldn't see the sound cards. It It's older than anything I have. Did he miss the warning in front? I know, right? So, we're going to be playing this in DOSBox. I can't get the joystick to work in DOSBox. Not for this game. So it's had problems everywhere. This was actually supposed to be in December last year. And I had to kick it because I couldn't get it running anywhere. It wasn't on GOG or Steam, so that wasn't an option. And I fought this thing for like 5 days before kicking it off the schedule. And that's one of the streamer things when you're doing a new game every day. It's like you're constantly fixing things. Especially if you lean towards retro, like somebody I know. All right, awesome. Let's get this fired up. So we're gonna have to do this on the number pad. Has anybody else run into an issue with Windows 10 where it just stops seeing the taskbar? Like you can't click on it, and you hit the Windows key and it starts working again? I've been having that happen off and on a lot, and I definitely prefer to not. You've been having that too, Cap? Is it a bug in Windows? Because I never know, like, is it a bug in Windows, or do I need to reinstall the operating system and have to rebuild a ton of stuff? Okay, at least I'm not the only one. It's annoying, but at least it's not having to do a hard restart. That sucks more. You need to reformat, Cherry? I'm working on it. Is it because I plugged things in differently? Yeah, okay. Okay, we found it. Okay. And we'll just give it a good old restart anyways. Alright, this should be it. Sorry about that. Dog woke up by here. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. A Micro Sim. I thought it was Micro Pros too. But it says Micro Play on the box. I just noticed that. Did they turn in? Marketed by MicroProse Software. It must be a sub thing of theirs. The EQ program is Audio Banana. The audio in DOSBox for this is terrible. Like, it's super poppy and clicky and... But this was not on my version. None of these videos were. There was some, like, slideshows that were FMVs. And those are still in this, but all of this stuff, not in the version I had. Yeah, setting up Audio Banana, or Voice Meter, Audio Banana, or whatever it's called, it sucked. And honestly, I don't even know how I got it working. Just eventually I did the same things in the tutorial over and over and over again, and it started working, and I haven't touched it since. Like, I think I understand it, but yeah. Linux makes it easier. You can put a quick, easy program on it that just outputs to every device. I like that the Mantis title is also transparent, depending on the scene. And yes, that's a very long intro. Alright, here we go.
Attention all pilots. This is a Project Mantis briefing for all pilots arriving at Solbase for their first tour of duty. 3 years ago, the crisis began.
Good evening. Our top floor tonight.
Yup.
On that fateful day, the Earth was invaded by alien life forms like the one you've just seen. Tens of thousands of creatures emerged from the bodies of living humans. Where they came from and how they incubated in the human body was initially unknown. Since that day, we have learned that they came from this planet in the Sirius star system. The individual creatures are similar in form to terrestrial insects, but the bodies of the insects contain metallic particles which act as organic radio transmitters and receivers. It is this ability which not only allows them to communicate, but to combine their limited intellect to form a powerful group mind. In the year 2045, the Syrians sent a vast space fleet, armed with weapons of mass destruction on a deadly mission. The fleet screamed out of the void and attacked an unsuspecting and unprepared Earth.
Goodbye,
Over
Earth.
3 million people were obliterated. The creatures continued to incubate and hatch on Earth, and the remaining population has fought them bitterly. We expect that someday soon the Syrian League will return to finish the job they began, the total destruction of Earth. After the attack, the governments of the world dissolved and formed one united power, the Fists of Earth. Foe began forming a defensive force which would protect the Earth from future attacks. The spearhead of Foe's defense policy was the construction of Solbase.
You know, this game came out 30 years ago.
Initiative.
1992?
Foe's newest
Like,
and most highly advanced weapon is the XF5700
2045
Mantis
was a
fighter.
long way
It
off
carries a
back
massive
then.
weapons payload which can be deployed rapidly and accurately. The Mantis is the ship that you will be piloting against the forces of the Syrian League. The safety and preservation of the Earth now rests in your hands.
Well, gentlemen, that's a brief preview of the current situation. Now log on to your terminals and review all items in the database.
Identifying.
So this is the point where it asks you the question out of the book, and you have to input the answer. If you don't have an answer, it boots you back to DOS just like that. Which is quite the pain in the ass when you're just trying to see if, you know, stuff works in the game. Okay, so we got mouse support, we got this, we got absolutely nothing about the joystick. The only thing for the joystick is Alt-J, to turn it on and off. And that doesn't work with anything I've tried. Which sucks. Also, this means that the music is on and clicking the button turns it off. Buddy! What do you know? You got a new toy.
So happy.
So happy with his new toy?
Coming and hanging up the door to be like, I gotta go show it off.
Show me the toy. It's like a big eel.
Got multiple squeakers.
Multiple squeakers.
Supposedly indestructible. Longer than he is.
Longer than he is. Bring me. Let me see it. Let's see it. Show me. You're really proud of that? Got those eyes on it too. He'll probably follow you out, but he can stay in here if he wants.
Can he?
Yeah. I need to move that camera down. I didn't realize it was so high up on the thing. Hang on one second. There we go. Now we can see the dog. This is a happy dog back here. Happy dog. Indestructible, so it'll take about a week, yes. Look at this dog. Look at that dog. He is so happy right now.
Got a bath today.
It's true. He took a shower. Because he went to the dog park and got so muddy.
Super nutty.
He is so pleased with himself right now.
Gonna get it. Gonna get it. Yeah. Sorry, we just derailed your stream, but he was hanging out at the door. And
Yeah.
he was like, I gotta show it off.
That's really cool, buddy. It's true. He's just making eye contact and biting it.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Retro streamer for life!
So yeah, Mr. V knows. Why? Why don't you work? Something about that part of the touchscreen just doesn't seem to work right, so I'm gonna have to get around that at some point. Okay, so here we are. Menu. There's no menu music. Ranks and medals are in here in the options. Tell you what they are. I think this is just everything. I haven't earned it. I haven't earned shit. Touch it harder. Flight Simulator training. Maybe we should start there. Look at how poppy that music is. It's not good. I didn't realize DOSBox was this bad. I never use it on purpose. I think these are my enemies. These are kills. Okay. Go. Alright, so here's the Mantis. Yeah, you only get to fly the Mantis. You can select your missiles. I guess you can have less fuel, maybe? Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Let me turn it down. Down. Oh yeah, page up and page down. So you only get 7 minutes 30 seconds of fuel, which is crazy. Plus data probe. I don't need another data probe. Got nukes. Alright, let's go.
Good morning, ladies. I'm Colonel Mario Ferretti, and this is my assigned palace. Today, you are going to explore the basic operation of the XF5700 in a simulation training. I have had one hell of a life, women, because of these damn Syrians, and so I do not take shit. Do exactly as I tell you, or your ass will be mine. Mrs. Viper, you are the first on my hill.
We'll just... Okay, I guess all these men are women now.
Eject to leave the simulator.
Okay, so the way this wants to work is the mouse, and we're not doing that because it's terrible. Okay. So we have a zoom that we can use. We got our map back there as the front. Probably. You have no idea how much I don't want to mess with it anymore. I've been messing with this thing for 2 weeks now. And I finally found something that played, so we're just going to do our hour. Okay, so to go forward, shoot a spacebar. Go forward is insert. But we can set our throttle. We can watch our fuel go down. We're gonna have to get out that manual. Find all the keys. Alright, here we go. Flight controls. There was a thing. M. Alt M? Oh, Control M. Of Epic Pinball. He doesn't do anything either. Wait. Oh, shit. Right. Alt M did that. There's probably no map in here. So here's different views. Right. Weapons controls, debriefing. I want to see... Oh, here's a page I actually put notes on, apparently. Like notes there in between things. And shift will do a roll? Shift didn't do a roll. Oh, only shift here, but not the numpad. So we can roll. Do a barrel roll. There it is. Do a roll. It's very slow. There should be a command that allows you to pull up your mission, and I don't see that. That's what I'm looking for right now. So let's just get the jump. Oh, the jump doesn't work either. Okay. Nav. F, normal HUD. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Weapons control. Tab allows you to switch missiles. Okay. Missile firing keys, enter. T scrolls you through targets, but there's none here. Let's just go. Oh, hang on. Computer recentering control. Recreation control. Oh, you can watch and you can make an edit, a movie at the end of it, I guess. Was it Alt-E? That was the eject. Let's just start the game. I don't... Well... No, not that.
Good morning.
Eject to leave the simulator.
The only thing it says here is eject to leave. What the hell? Whoops. Thanks, Windows key. Got me. You got me. You got me. I really don't like DOSBox, not gonna lie. I never have. Which is why I have old computers here.
Each of you will fly out individually to various areas of our solar system and do some cleanup work. We've got a number of disabled Syrian vessels from a recent battle. Foe Command fears the Syrians will return to repair those ships. Your mission is to destroy these vessels. You run into any live ships, engage at your discretion. Viper, eliminate the 3 drones orbiting the moon. That is all.
Because I use the Windows key constantly. It's my favorite key on the keyboard, just not in DOSBox. But I use it constantly.
Any questions? Good. Dismissed.
Well, I didn't get to ask any.
Blue Squadron, Settle 1. Blue Squadron, Settle 1. You're clear to take off on Main 3.
No, my keyboard software should disable it. I just need to go looking for it. When something goes full screen, it should disable the keys. My old one did. But I haven't looked for it in the Steel series. How you doing, Pi, by the way? Welcome in. There was a button on top of my Logitech G910 that I had before this keyboard. That you could just push to disable it. That was really handy. Alright, so every mission that starts, you have to hit Alt-M to turn off the mouse. There's Earth. It looks like Earth sat for too long on a shelf. The whole bottom's flat. That's menu. So, review mission briefing. See, that didn't work in the training. All right, destroy the vessels. All right, so we spooled up our quad jump. Now we're doing it. Yeah, the G910. It's a good keyboard. Mine stopped working in certain areas, so. All right. We're just gonna unload, I guess. The 3 should lock me to the target like a follow. Apparently I got him, but I don't know how. Clunk. Hell yeah. I think I'm done now. I think that was the mission. Now we get to sit back. Alright, now we gotta go back to Soul Base. Whew, okay. I had to guess what the key was for landing before we smacked into it.
All pilots to deck 5 for debriefing.
Greetings, pilot. My name is ARMS, the Advanced Robotics Maintenance System for the XF5700 Mantis. Currently, I have been charged with the maintenance and repair of your spacecraft for the duration of your term. That's assuming that I don't break down myself.
Yay.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Arms. Hopefully I won't damage this bird too badly. That should make your job and mine a lot easier.
We did the thing. We did the thing. So the mouse gets totally locked in down here, like you can't go out of it. We saw that in another game. So we can go to the VCR. And we can look at this replay. I don't think my version of the game had this. I think this was exclusive to the CD-ROM. Well, no, it had to because it's in my manual. I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. So P to play.
You are clear to proceed with your sortie, Blue 4.
Oh, I do have a mouse. Look at the camera. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually kind of... So it's only mouse. If I take away mouse. You can only look around with your mouse. Play. Camera. Play. I think C is like stop or something. Oops, that was like a reset. Anyways, whatever. You can select targets. There we go. It's an option, I suppose. Your fiance Heidi waiting for you on the Soul Station.
How was my favorite pilot's first day?
Amazing. I was completely impressed with the Mantis.
Is it everything they say it is?
And more. You really look beautiful tonight. Heidi,
Adult language incoming, probably. There you go. FMVs. That dinner looked like it was at like a wedding after party, right?
Viper. 2 Dragonfly ships are orbiting Venus. ProbeNet indicates the ships may be dysfunctional. Your objective is to destroy these vessels and return to base. Dismissed.
Blue Squadron to Shuttle 1. Blue Squadron to Shuttle 1. You're clear to take off on Base 3. I repeat, you're clear to take off on Base 3.
All the briefings are specifically for your character. It'd be really boring if we sat in a briefing and watched it for everybody but us.
Fighter craft. Launch when ready.
Yeah, I don't think the original version, the disc version, had these videos. Let's turn off the mouse. Let's make our jump. I don't think it's moving. Let's hit it with a missile. Okay, so that does home. Little white dot following it? Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's got Newtonian physics, so kind of like Star Citizen. Well, you know, I don't. I think the chute is probably for the missiles. I think we're done. So it's pretty much this, rinse and repeat, except that a lot of times the ships will actually fly. I beat this game when I was a kid, actually. Probably when I was like 10, maybe? Seems about right. Yeah, like within a year of getting it, like I played, it's got like 70 missions. Like it just kind of goes on forever, but they're pretty quick. Some of them get a little like you're doing the javelin on horseback where you're just kind of like going after each other and then like overshooting constantly. But like any space game does that.
Enter.
Viper reporting his orders.
You can relax, Viper. This is an informal meeting. I've reviewed your records and decided to assign you to the Elite Blue Squadron. I'd like to introduce you to the rest of your team. This is Star Colonel Joshua Ben Solomon, call sign Tiger Eye.
They call him
Pilot.
Mustache.
Next is Stellar Pilot Charlie Emmett, call sign Joker.
Good to meet you.
Last is Starblade Pyotr Karpov, call sign Warrior. I feel confident that you'll fit right in.
This deer in the headlights, like, why? Why them?
You are dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
Look at those graphics. How you doing, Idolus Gad? Anybody but them.
Yesterday, Gold Squad engaged 11 Syrian vessels around Pluto. ProbeNet
Pluto.
shows 4 drones remaining in that sector. Evaluate the situation and destroy the craft. Any questions? Good. Dismissed.
I'm good. Hope you and chat are well. I think we're doing all right. Right, chat? Right, chat? Oh, this guy's moving. All right, we have a moving target now. Doing this on a... Doing this on a number pad is... It's not great. Jedi Mega Man, enjoy your lurk. Thanks for being here. He says send help. You really dump some fuel if you're not careful. I'm not really sure how to judge the range on the gun. Hey James, Nico, how you doing, friend? I think we're done.
Blue 4, you're cleared to land.
Do some shouts real quick here. Lost Wolf, do you stream? If you're still around. I can't remember. I can't remember if I asked you that. I'm doing fantastic, James. I do, what's up? I was gonna shout you out. I don't know if I'm following you. Did I follow you? I think I followed you. Thank you, Captain. That's why I was like sitting here, it's like there's like something in the back of my brain just wasn't clicking. Okay, let me give you a shout out. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was the other thing doing the... Got it. Got it. Okay. I know how to things. I can things very good sometimes. You know, this weekend though, Seek, and you know this better than anybody. This weekend my brain transitioned over to Save&Raid. In a big way. So, yeah. The old, I've forgotten more things than most people know. Probably.
There are a couple of live drones in orbit around Mercury. Your mission is to jump there and destroy those ships. Good luck, Viper.
He didn't even address me this time. Hello, Mercury. Get that mouse turned off. Oh, shit! This is what these guys are shooting back. Nuke missile. Fuck 'em. I think I'm still getting chased by these missiles. Hey, Coffee Cup, how you doing? Coffee Cup, I sent you a link that I think you'll appreciate in your PMs. Alright, I think we're out of here. Yep. Oh, there's new December merch, by the way. I added it to the flow code. It's on the thing. While I was screwing around last night, that was another thing I did was take the design, just put DOS on top of Ember and make a mug out of it. And then I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna make a t-shirt too. So there's that, there's notebooks, you know, and all that stuff. Guys can take a peek at it here. Not that we really needed more merch, but I was motivation struck, you know? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Does nothing work around here? I get a shout out for December. And before that was a real streamer. I probably better go like take that for myself real quick, huh? That's alright. Now I'm trying to drive chat and not my spaceship.
ProbeNet has detected what appears to be a Syrian dragonfly in the Proxima Centauri system. It seems odd that a lone dragonfly would be in the area alone. We assume that the ship is scouting a corridor through Proxima Centauri to Earth. Pro Command wants to launch Blue 4 to intercept and destroy it. Get to it, Viper.
Should I go? It wouldn't do me any good to like take that name. You know what I mean? I considered it for half a second, but I'm like, it's not, doesn't do anything for anyone. Like I can run 2 Twitch channels. Channel active. 31 days a year, right? Ow! Fuck you, Dragonfly. The missile did hit him. Woo! That was close. Ooh, I almost got hit by my own missile. Get out of here. So that's pretty much this game in a nutshell. Like, there ain't much else to it. The fights do get a bit harder, and you start needing things like nukes that'll take out... Like, I think there's like a Platostellar missile or something like that. That can take out like multiple targets at once, because it does get a little bit heavy after a while. But mostly it's almost like a time-killing game. That's how I'm feeling about it now. You're just checking a mission off, and nothing really changes. You just get a little bit of story every now and then. With Heidi.
Piper!
Oh no, this is the bartender.
Jennifer, I can't believe it's you. I didn't recognize you at first. You look a little different since the last time I saw you.
Well, that's understandable. We haven't seen each other for about, 3 years. I didn't know you got stationed here.
Yeah, I was asked to fly in the Mantis program, so like the daring fool that I am, I signed on.
It must be terrifying fighting those bugs. I'm sorry, would you like a drink?
Beer, please. How did the smartest girl in grad school wind up here at Soul Base?
I was managing a hotel in New York City. When I was on vacation, the Syrians attacked, and needless to say, I didn't have my job or anything else after that. Do you remember Dave Jordan from college?
Yes.
His mother pulled some strings to get me this job. I always wanted to leave Earth, and managing Soul Base's officers club seemed like an okay thing to do.
Well, I don't know
The smartest girl in grad
there,
school is a
but
bartender,
not
just
now.
saying.
It's not exactly the safest place in the universe.
Well, I didn't have anything left on Earth. Both my parents and brother Jim were killed.
Jennifer, I'm really sorry to hear that. This war has taken so much from everyone. My mother was one of the first humans infected with one of those bastards before we had tricetobactine. She died in an experimental operation.
I mean, Earth got nuked
Syrian.
by bugs.
My God. At least my family didn't suffer like that. I've heard
Grad school is
some
expensive.
horror stories. I just can't believe this is happening to our world.
We all have to be strong now, Jenny. We have to keep our spirits high and try to dwell on the positive items that remain in our lives.
That's true. Excuse me, I've got another customer over there for dinner. The waiter is off sick today, so I'm a one-man show.
That's okay. I've got to get going anyway. It was nice seeing you again, Jenny.
Same here. Stop in again sometime.
Count on it.
Oh boy!
We picked up 2 dragonflies in the 61 Cygnus system. You're to seek and destroy these craft.
Good luck, Viper. Dismissed.
Oh, now he's just like making longing eye contact with me. Just keep spamming Control Q. Just keep spamming Control Q until those cutscenes are over. Oh, I can shoot with this key. Great. Woo, that was close. That was a collision. I think when it turns red, I have a chance to hit it with the guns. There's definitely a range to them. Just fired last stinger. Oh yeah, we did all of that without even turning the mouse off. So we were just using basically the auto lock to win there.
Blue 4, you're clear to land.
Oh. Y'all remember the TV show Space Above and Beyond? This game always made me think of that back then. That was a good show. I remember having to fly up to the space station to dock, but I might be getting that confused with, like, you know, X-Wing or something. Because this one, like, I leave, I jump, I land. Like, I don't have to go up to it or anything.
Good afternoon. This news bulletin just in from Soul Base.
Soul Base Command has reports of a strange scientific phenomena occurring in deep space. Sources also report that one of the new XF5700 Mantis feathers will be launched to that sector to gather data on this strange occurrence.
Now we're getting our mission orders from the news.
In a scientific capacity. News Network 9 will keep you advised when further information is available. We now return you to regularly scheduled programming.
Pro astronomers have detected what appears to be a transient black hole
Transient.
passing through part of our galaxy. It is currently over 40 light years away and traveling at better than half the speed of light. If you were to launch a data probe toward the event horizon of the black hole, exercise extreme caution, Viper. You'll have to jump to the Procyon system to get there. Retrieve the data, then return to base via the Procyon system.
You remember when they put me on a team of people that aren't in the battles with me? That's interesting, right?
Good luck, Viper. Dismissed.
Jump again. Where's the black hole? Oh, there you are. Or is that the Milky Way? That's... Data received from the probe. Okay. I think we're leaving. Missions are so quick. I don't remember being that quick.
Viper, this is your first opportunity to fly with
Ah,
on a patrol.
there we go.
You'll be heading to the Arcturus system. If you encounter the enemy, you are authorized to engage and destroy. Dismissed.
Oh, there we all go together. Whee! Can you friendly fire? Targeted by Joker. Targeted by Joker. No! Leave me alone.
That's one for the record,
Ow. That was my hull.
Now that's just the odds a little in our favor.
I think we're done. I think if you jump back out of a mission, I have some vague memory of you maybe getting court-martialed if you leave and try to come back without completing the mission.
Blue Squadron has been assigned to interdict several Syrian craft detected at Polis. The vessels are a mix of drones and dragonflies. See to it that none of them survive the battle, gentlemen.
Oops.
Blue Squad dismissed.
Blue Squadron, you're clear to quad jump.
Oh, when there's other sounds, your gun doesn't make a noise. You can only do like one sound at a time, I guess.
Colonel Statler would be proud. Good shooting, Viper. Woo, that's another one. One more step closer to the Sun Star.
A sun star? Oh, the metal. Have a nuke.
Woo, that's one more kill for me. Great kill, Blue 4. Great kill.
This music is just sporadic, isn't it?
Warrior to Viper. You've got the lead. Jump when ready. Blue 4, you're clear to land.
All pilots to Deck 5 for debriefing. Sir, I understand that you are to be decorated at the awards ceremony next week. Congratulations.
Thanks, Arms. They should give you the medal for keeping this bird in such great shape.
Two and a quarter kills.
Viper, we haven't encountered any enemy activity around Earth as of yet, but Foe Command has ordered Mantis fighters to begin escorting transports jumping to Sol Base from Earth. Personally, I do not think that it is necessary, but Command wants to exercise extreme caution. Viper, you've drawn first rotation escorting 2 kangaroos. Any questions? Good. Dismissed.
Blue Squadron.
Greetings, Blue 4. Rendezvous and await further orders. Use autopilot mode.
I was not paying attention.
5, then mode 9 to rendezvous, Viper.
He was so sick. So he's not out here anymore. He must have jumped back with me. No clue if we... Reprimanded for not completing mission. Reprimanded for disobeying orders. Oh no, right before the award ceremony too!
Tonight we're recognizing some of the finest pilots in the star system. They have all worked tremendously hard to get where they are, and each of them will be recognized for his efforts. Each pilot will come forward to receive his commendation.
That's good. Okay, I think that's about as much of this game as I want to play today. Maybe did an hour. Probably did an hour. If you guys wanted to redeem Legend or Havok does the typing, Havok do the typos, we can work on that story. We need to get some more done. That's actually going to be the 5K reward for Save and Raid. Is that story full of typos we're going to send to Bearded Bogle. He still doesn't know what it is, but he knows that I have a 5K reward. That is going to be a gift from us to him that he has to read. But he doesn't know what it is. Actually, I don't even think I told him that it's a thing he has to read. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing that'll get delivered to him. So if you guys want to work on that, redeem it. It's Legends with a U. And we'll just type nonsense into a story. Otherwise, if y'all don't want to do that, we'll find somebody to raid. What is tomorrow's game? Absolutely Lost Wolf. Yeah, that game is a lot of my childhood, but it was also like the only game I had, right? So, you know, I beat it out of, it was the only thing I had to play. I remember one memory as a kid, taking like a blanket, putting it over the computer CRT, and then like putting it over the back of the chair so it felt like I was sitting in a cockpit. I figure we've all done something silly like that before. Who's out here? Ooh, Death Rally with Mac. You used to wear a bike helmet while we're playing Wing Commander? That's awesome. Yeah, probably Mac. You want a blanket cockpit now? Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, we haven't rated Mac at all. Thank you so much, TC Bueller. For the bits. Alright, we'll hit Mac. I should go type it in. Oh god, there's a typo. You wanted to be Blair when you were, a character from Wing Commander? Not a game I've actually played. I've watched Dr. CDCS play a couple of them. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, well I'm gonna raid over to Mac. Tomorrow we're playing Air... No, we're not. I changed that. The game is something else tomorrow. I think it's Echelon, which we may not even be able to get to run because it's a sealed box or a resealed box. So I haven't installed it. So that's all going to be live. If that doesn't work out, maybe we'll play more Daedalus or Power Slave. Go back to one of those. You know what I mean? Hey, no worries, EC Bueller. Yeah, this was kind of a quick one. There was a lot of talking at the beginning in a game that I wasn't planning on spending a ton of time with, because it wasn't a super complicated game. The thing about Harrier, I have a box copy of Harrier, but it's all on 5 1/4 floppies, and I don't have a 5 1/4 drive, much less a computer that's old enough for that. So I believe that tomorrow... really thought I fixed that. I believe tomorrow's gonna be Eidolon. Maybe I'll have Descent 1 as a backup if Echelon doesn't work. Yeah, let's plan for that. I'll see if I get the schedule fixed, or if it doesn't really matter, honestly. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me complain about all my work that I did over the weekend, or whatever I was doing. Not really complaining. I just hit a certain point in all of that where I was like, sounds like I'm bitching. Okay, we'll just roll with that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make some of the stream stuff a little bit more streamlined. And it's not that I don't like those interruptive redeems. I do. Just I wanna make sure that I don't get frustrating. You know what I mean? Because every once in a while it's like I was in the middle of a sentence. You know? So I'd like to make those a little bit better. As I'm sure you all can understand. Yeah, let's get this raid going. I appreciate y'all listening. Sometimes it takes me saying things out loud to be like the tipping point of, alright, that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I can only tell the dog so much. He gives me zero feedback. And my wife's tired of listening to me. Your stream rules. Thank you, Cherry Onion. Alright, punching it. You guys have fun with Mac. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, but ultimately go make some dinner. I'm hungry. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, it sounds good. Holy shit. Artyom, how you doing? Thank you for the raid.